We're back down here at UQ. I've got a session this morning with Luke McCutcheon as per usual. I've got a 1500 coming up in a couple of weeks, so I'm hoping to head down to Melbourne and run Zatspec 1500, which is typically a very quick race. So hoping that the field will be good for that. Recently, Melbourne has been having a few COVID cases though, so I'm not actually 100% sure if I'm going to be able to get down to Melbourne for that. If I can't get down to Melbourne for it, I'm hoping to run a quick 1500 in Queensland a couple of days before Zatspec is meant to happen.
AHElite. Heading far with the Fogdog, straight to the top with the pace drop. Pace too hot, you can't keep up when he heats up and takes the lead. Now all you see is Drake University. So it's time to subscribe for the best alive and go stride for stride with the Batman pride. It's Heading Fog coming at you with the Top Dog exclusive. It's Heading Fog exclusive. Heading Fog, Fogdog. Subscribe now for the Top Dog. Heading Fog, Fogdog.
Today I've got a kind of tune-up track session, trying to get the legs rolling a bit. I'm doing 2 sets of 4x300 with 3 minutes between reps and 6 minutes between sets. So quite big recovery, but it's a good chance to kind of run a bit quicker and get the legs rolling with some faster reps before trying to run some quick 1500s. So fingers crossed it goes well. Hoping to run them all in hopefully around 42 to 43 seconds. I'll see how I feel in the first couple of reps and maybe build it down a bit towards the end. But other than that, stay tuned, enjoy the video, and hopefully we're in for a good session. One rep down. It's alright, in the time range, nothing crazy. Kind of a bit of a shock to the system, running a bit quicker again, but it's good. I've got big recoveries, so trying to go pretty fast. 1 down, 7 to go. Getting into it, I'll try and hold around about that. I mean, that or 43-ish all the way through, I'll be pretty happy with. Halfway, 4 down, dipped under 42 for that one. still holding. Getting a bit tired, but getting through it. Eight done, 41.2, final rep. All of the last three were 41, so finished it well. Got pretty tough, but got through it. Definitely good to be doing the lactic stuff again. Overall, pretty happy with that. I thought early on that it was going to be pretty tough, and it was pretty tough, but just kind of tick them off rep by rep. Average probably around 42-ish in the end, which is definitely quicker than 1500 pace. I wanted to be going quicker than 1500 pace. I mean, my PB right now is 340, and 42 for 300 is 330 pace. So definitely was running all right. Overall, the body felt decent, nothing special, but not too bad at all. And now I'm gonna have a couple of easy days, and then I'll be back for another workout at the weekend. I obviously go to college out in America, Drake University. I went over there in August 2019, and I did a couple of semesters, and I'm still planning on going back. I definitely will be going back, kind of just waiting for the COVID situation to calm down a bit. And I'm also going to wait and see what happens with this indoor season. So pretty much I was over there in March, just when the whole coronavirus thing was kind of starting to build up a bit. And at the time, it kind of seemed like no big deal at all. We were actually, me and a few of my teammates, we were on holiday on spring break actually in Boulder, Colorado, doing a bit of running, just like having a good time. And the whole coronavirus thing was starting to pick up, and we were meant to be going back to campus after a week in Boulder, getting back to training and transitioning from indoor track to outdoor track. And while I was in Boulder, pretty much the coronavirus situation got pretty bad. And before our Boulder trip was even meant to finish, I was on a plane home to Australia. And here we are, 10 months later, still in Brisbane at home. And I do love being at home. It's great that we've got these competitions to aim for. I'm really looking forward to running some quick 1500s, 3Ks, 5Ks while I'm at home. But I will be going back to college at some point, hopefully at least for the outdoor season this year. Back down here at UQ again this morning, final session before I race this weekend. So it's going to be my first 1500 of the year. Over the last week, my body's been feeling pretty good. Had a few good workouts leading into this race, so really looking forward to it. Last week I made the decision that I'm not going to be traveling to Melbourne. When I made that decision, it was actually impossible for people from Queensland to travel to Victoria. That has now changed, but there are still some kind of COVID rules and stuff that mean you have to get a test and then quarantine when you get there. And so I just thought it's not worth risking it. I'm staying here in Queensland, and I'm going to be racing on Saturday in a 1500. I'm going to have Luke McCutcheon pacing me, hopefully through 800. and so today is my final session leading into this weekend, and so I'm going to be doing 2 sets of 600, 1 minute break, 200, with a big recovery in between sets, and then after those 2 sets I'm going to be doing 3 by 300 as well, with a 1.5 to 2 minute recovery between them. So yeah, some good kind of speed work going into the weekend, just a final little tune up, so hopefully I'm ready to go come Saturday. One set down of 600, 200, 128 for the 6, and then 28 for the 2, with a minute between them. So far so good. Big break now, and then we do it all over again. I can do. All done. So first set 128, 28, next set 127 and 27. So got it done. Now another big break, and then we'll be finishing off with 3 by 300, hopefully under 43-ish, with about 1.5 to 2 minutes between them. So I ended up doing 2 sets of 600, 1 minute break, 200, and then 3 by 300 after. The 300s were all in, well, 42, 42, and then 41 to finish. And I took 1.5 minutes between all of them. And at the start, 6-2, I went 128, 28, 127, 27. So really happy with that. I wanted to run under 130 for the 600 reps, and I did that both times. So Overall, pretty good session, very happy with it. The rest of the week now, leading into the race, is going to be pretty easy. I'll do a few strides on Friday before racing at the weekend, so looking forward to it. Hopefully it'll be good. There is actually meant to be a pretty strong field, so I definitely haven't got it all tied up. It will actually be a pretty good race, I think, and hopefully it'll be quick. The main thing I want to do is run fast, and then if I could get the win on top of that, it'd be nice. But definitely there's going to be a strong field. So anyway, time for a warm down. Yeah, with that, thanks for watching, and get ready because the race video will be coming up next week. Only on the Fogdog exclusive.